Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, you will see some important MCQs on NABARD and RRBs. This topic is important for bank exams. Questions are usually asked about the various committee formed. The most favorite questions which is asked very frequently from this topic is ownership of RRB, committee for RRB, committee for NABARD and its role, and fund allocation for various schemes. So now see some important MCQs. So friends, the first question is, what is the name of training institute of NABARD? Option B is the correct answer. Bankers Institute of Rural Development. Bankers Institute of Rural Development, popularly known as BIRD or BIRD. It is NABARD's premier training institute and was established in 1984 for training and capacity building of primary lending institutions, primarily in the eastern and northeastern zone. Next question number 2. NABARD was established in, option B is the correct answer, 6th 5-year plan. NABARD was established on the recommendation of B. Sivaraman Committee on 12 July 1982 for the development of agriculture sector in 6th 5-year plan by implementing the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development Act 1981. Next question number 3. NABARD was established on July 12, 1982 after replacing, and the correct answer is all of these, option D. NABARD was established on 12 July 1982 to implement the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development Act 1981. It replaced the Agricultural Credit Department and Rural Planning and Credit Cell of Reserve Bank of India and Agricultural Refinance and Development Corporation. It is one of the premier agencies providing developmental credit in agriculture and rural areas. Next question number 4. NABARD was set up with an initial capital of rupees, and the correct answer is option B, 100 crore. NABARD was set up with an initial capital of 100 crore. Now its paid up capital stood rupees 14,080 crore as on 31st March 2020. And also note that NABARD today is fully owned by Government of India. Because of Reserve Bank has exited the National Housing Bank or NHB and the NABARD by selling its entire stakes to Government of India, making them fully government owned now. Next question number 5. The Regional Rural Bank or RRBs were set up based on recommendation of, and the correct answer is option B, Narasimham Committee. Regional Rural Bank or RRBs were set up as a regional based rural lending institution under the Regional Rural Bank Act 1976. They were established based on the recommendation of Narasimham Committee Working Group. The first regional rural bank, Prathama Gramin Bank, was set up on 2nd October 1975. Next question number 6. The first regional rural bank was set up in 1975 by the name Prathama Gramin Bank, sponsored by which bank? And the correct answer is option A, Syndicate Bank. The development process of RRBs started on 2nd October 1975 by 5 regional rural banks were set up with a total authorized capital of rupees 100 crore. The first RRB, the Prathama Bank with authorized capital of rupees 5 crore at its starting on 2nd October 1975. Syndicate Bank sponsored the first regional rural bank in India by the name Prathama Bank in Moradabad district, Uttar Pradesh. Next question number 7. The equity or share of regional rural bank held by the state government is, and the correct answer is option B, 15%. The RRBs are owned by central government, the state government and the sponsored bank. The ratio of their share is central government 50%, state government 15% and the sponsored bank is 35%. Next question number 8. The Self-Help Group Bank or SHG linkage project launched by NABARD in, and the correct answer is option D, 1992. The Self-Help Group program was started as the initiative of NABARD in 1992 to link the unorganized sector with the formal banking sector. Under this program, banks were allowed to open savings account for self-help groups or SHGs. Next question, question number 9. Which of the following is or are subsidiaries of NABARD? And the correct answer is option D, all of these. NAB Kisan, NAB Fins and NAB Cons all are the subsidiaries of NABARD. Next question, question number 10. According to NABARD norms, what is the average productivity per day milk yield of crossbreed animal? And the correct answer is option A, 7.02 kg. According to NABARD norms, 7.02 kg is the average productivity per day milk yield of a crossbreed animal. Next question, question number 11. According to NABARD norms, what is the average productivity per day milk yield of a buffalo? And the correct answer is option C, 4.89 kg. According to NABARD norms, the average productivity or per day milk yield of buffalo is 4.89 kg. Next question, question number 12. According to NABARD, which among of the following crop produces higher biomass? And the correct answer is option D, Napier grass. Napier grass or Penicillium purpureum sumac is a fast growing and the highest biomass yielding tropical forage grass. Next question, question number 13. PSES, an institute of NABARD, works at the Gram Panchayat and village level. In PSES, A stands for, and the correct answer is option C, agriculture. PSES stands for Primary Agricultural Credit Societies. Rural credit is mainly focused on the agro sector and the PSES plays a major role in rural finance. The society provides only short-term and medium-term loans. Next question, question number 14. First separate department of agriculture was established in the year. Option C is the correct answer, 1881. In 1881, the Famine Commission recommended creation of a separate department of agriculture, and accordingly the Department of Revenue and Agriculture was reconstituted as a separate department in 1881. However, in 1947, Department of Agriculture was redesignated as Ministry of Agriculture, and now it is redesignated as Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Next question, question number 15. The soil which is poor in organic matter, nitrogen, phosphate and calcium is, option C is the correct answer, laterite soil. Laterite soils are acidic in character due to leaching. Application of manures and fertilizers is required for making these soils fertile and for cultivation. These soils are poor in organic matter, nitrogen, phosphate and calcium, while iron oxide and potash are excess in this soil. These soils are suitable for tea and cashew nut plantations. Next question, question number 16. Which Indian state is known as Molasses Basin? Option B is the correct answer, Mizoram. Mizoram is also known as Molasses Basin because it is made up of unconsolidated deposits. Next question, question number 17. Which state becomes the first state to use the automated weather stations for farmers? Option C is the correct answer, Maharashtra. Maharashtra becomes the first state to use the automated weather stations for farmers. Next question, question number 18. The migratory fish that live both in fresh water and salt water, independent of breeding, is called as, option D is the correct answer, amphidromous fish. Here are useful terms you should know. Potamodromous fish, migratory fish that move within fresh water only. Catadromous fish, migratory fish that live in fresh water but breed in salt water. And anadromous fish, migratory fish that live in salt water but breed in fresh water. Next question, question number 19. Wet rice agriculture is practiced in which state of India? Option A is the correct answer, Kerala. Wet rice agriculture is labor intensive, meaning that many people are required to do the job, as in the cultivation of silkworms and tea. Labor is particularly important when the fields are prepared, seedlings transplanted, and again when the rice is harvested. It is mostly practiced in Kerala. Next question, question number 20. The rice oil occurs in which state? Option C is the correct answer, Bihar. Bihar is situated on the world's fertile alluvial plain of Gangetic Valley, which extends from the foothill of the Himalayas in the north to a few miles south of the river Ganges, as it flows through the state from the west to the east. The rice oil is found in the northern part of Bihar, nearby the border of Nepal and foothill of Himalaya. Thank you friends for watching our video. Please subscribe our YouTube channel for such more updates and Agri Exams related stuffs. Thank you once again and goodbye.